1 in 3 people by the end of the decade may be at increased risk of type 2 diabetes due to their weight. It means 1 in 10 is set to suffer from the condition by 2030. The charity said it wants to prevent cases and help sufferers manage or even reverse the condition. Chris Askew, chief executive of Diabetes UK, said, "If we don't act, hundreds of thousands more will face the life-changing news that they have type 2 diabetes. We're at the tipping point of a public health emergency, and need action." Around 90% of diabetes patients have type 2. It is often linked to lifestyle, and being overweight increases risk significantly. Diagnoses doubled in 15 years with 4.1 million people known to have the condition in the UK. The charity thinks 850,000 more are unaware they have type 2. There may be more than 87,000 hospital admissions a year in England due to diabetes by 2030, more than 50% up on 2006-07. Tam Fry, chairman of the National Obesity Forum, said, 20 years ago nearly 10% of the population was obese. Obesity was designated a ticking time bomb by England's chief medical officer, but the government did little to defuse it. Today, diabetes itself is reaching a similar tipping point. David Fothergill, chairman of the local government association Community Wellbeing Board, said, "These figures are a worrying wake-up call. The number of people with diabetes in social care is set to grow rapidly." Diabetes UK wants more investment in measures such as the NHS Diabetes Prevention Programme, which helps with lifestyle changes. Mr. Askew said the right care means type 2 diabetes can be put into remission or prevented. The number of people living with diabetes is rising and the statistics are worrying. With more people now working from home, it's important to raise awareness of the factors which can contribute to developing type 2 diabetes, such as a sedentary lifestyle and being overweight. The rise in diabetes and obesity rates puts pressure on already stretched weight management services. However, we cannot expect to do the same thing with the hope of a different result, therefore it is time for a change. Let's evolve and adapt our weight management programs to be inclusive of the communities they serve. They should incorporate the whole person and include elements that are important in a person's life, such as their cultural food and faith. It's not simple, but change is needed. Weight loss has many health benefits such as lowering blood pressure and cholesterol, and improving blood sugar levels. If you have type 2 diabetes and lose a substantial amount of weight, remission is achievable. Person-centered lifestyle changes can be effective in preventing and delaying the onset of type 2 diabetes and achieving remission. Gina Austin, 48, has type 2 diabetes and struggled to manage her condition during the pandemic. When her blood sugar levels spiraled out of control, Gina temporarily lost her sight. She was forced to stop driving and take 6 weeks off from her job as a community nurse. She said, "My job can be very stressful, particularly during the pandemic. It is hard to keep a good routine in terms of regularly checking my blood sugars and eating proper meals. I initially tried to manage my diabetes with diet. However, my blood glucose levels became dangerously high and I temporarily lost my sight. The sight loss was absolutely terrifying. I had 3 young children and I was trying to play it down because I didn't want to worry them. Gina, of Devon, added, "People often don't realize what a serious condition diabetes can be. I hope by sharing my story I am shedding some light on the realities of day-to-day life."